Welcome back! Today we're going to explore the dynamic and often hilarious situations that arise when two individuals of the opposite sex are unexpectedly thrown together under one roof. Whether it's due to a unique circumstance or a twist of fate, these anime series offer a compelling blend of comedy, drama, and romance.
私、涙あげちゃったから。
So, get ready to laugh, cry, and fall in love with these unforgettable characters as we count down the top 10 anime shows in which a boy is forced to live with a girl. Let's get started. The first one on our list is
私のことがそんなに気になりますか？
なんでわかった？お前、さては僕の心が読めるのか？
Yuri is a young boy and the only heir of a rich family. After he loses his parents, a maid named Lilith joins his life. Surprisingly, she's willing to work for free and has only one condition. Yuri has to let her live in the mansion, living alone with a charming maid. That's not going to be easy. Moreover, she voluntarily pays for everything, even though she's just a servant. As the days pass, Yuri becomes increasingly suspicious of Lilith. No matter how hard he tries, he can't find any flaws in her work. Her cooking is perfect, her cleaning impeccable, and her laundry leaves a pleasant aroma that lingers long after she's gone. And her beauty makes Yuri's bests every time. It's as if she was too good to be true, and Yuri can't shake the feeling that there's something dark lurking beneath her angelic face. Is she a witch, a sorcerer, or something even more dangerous? If you're thinking it's just another supernatural anime character, then you're wrong. The past story of Lilith is deeper than that. Her affection and care towards Yuri are not pointless. It's a favor that she's obligated to return. A romantic comedy full of suspense and emotions. This series will definitely be a roller coaster. Here's another love story of the master and his maid.
失礼します。叫ばないでくださいませ。
フィリップの前ではこういうのやめてくれよ。
The story of the young Duke Bokan is one of both tragedy and hope. Cursed by a powerful witch, Bokan is forced to live with a terrible knowledge that anything he touches will wither and die. This unwelcome ability has made him a danger to everyone he loves, and as a result, he's forced by his family to live in isolation, cut off from the outside world. Thankfully, Bokan is not entirely alone during this hard time. He's blessed with the company of his devoted butler, Rob, and his caring maid, Alice, who do their best to keep him company and ease the pain of his loneliness. Things turn complex when Bokan develops romantic feelings for Alice, and they continue to grow with each passing day. Bokan doesn't want Alice to suffer from the same pain as him, so he must find a cure. Despite the dangers that lie ahead, Bokan is determined to succeed, for he knows that his love for Alice is worth any risk. Bokan may be forced to confront his fears and his doubts to face the reality of his curse. But with Alice by his side, he finds the strength to carry on and the hope that one day he'll be free to love her without fear or reservation. The next one on our list is
本好きなんだな。本近い近い。髪サラサラ。癒されるひととき。
Meet Kazunari, a high school freshman who's about to embark on a new journey of living alone. While his parents start working in a different city, he gets to enjoy the perks of independence. Little does he know, his new boarding house, the Kawai complex, is anything but ordinary. From the kinky Shirosaki, his new roommate who has some weird interests, to Mayumi, the borderline alcoholic office lady who hates lovers due to her unlucky past with men, and Sayaka, who appears to be an innocent college student, but she enjoys playing with others' minds. It seems like Kazunari has landed in a den of oddballs. Just when he decides to leave, his heart falls deeply for Ritsu, who also lives at Kawai Complex. Will Kazunari be able to write his love story while keeping his sanity intact? Join him on his journey as he navigates through the twists and turns of this fascinating boarding house. If you're not into maids, then we got some unique plots too.
なんでだよ。なんで僕がこんな目に。
Do you love sci-fi and fantasy stories? Well, let me tell you about Mahiro Yasaka from. It's the story of an ordinary student who had the craziest adventure of his life. One day, out of nowhere, a dangerous monster attacks him. But just when he thinks it's all over, a silver-haired girl named Nyaruko appears and saves him. She's not a normal girl, but a shape-shifting deity sent by the Space Defense Agency. But wait, there's more. Nyaruko falls in love with Mahiro at the first sight and forces him to let her live at his place. And if that isn't enough, two more eccentric aliens join the mix. Tsuko, a huge fan of Nyaruko, and Asuta, a young boy who looks more like a girl. Together, these aliens protect Mahiro from various dangers, while simultaneously making his life a living hell. If you are enjoying this video, make sure to subscribe to our channel so you don't miss out on future content. Hit that subscribe button and join our community for more great videos like this one. Let's continue with the video. Next one is...
もうあんな姫とっとと繰り返しましょう。
待て。この俺に手を挙げるとはいい度胸だ。だが気に入ったぞ。すんげー似合ってるよ。
This series lies in a fantasy world that's divided into different kingdoms. One is the Sun Kingdom that totally relies on sunshine and has never seen rain, while the Rain Dukedom is totally the opposite. Everyone there has the power to bring rain. The two worlds start to get familiar when the great conqueror, Livius Ifrica, decides to marry Nigro Mercier, a princess from Rain Dukedom. Livius is really fascinated by the concept of rain and wants to experience it closely, but his image outside his kingdom is not appealing. He's rumored as a cruel ruler, so Nike is against the marriage. However, when she finally meets Livius, her perspective totally changes. Add this series to your watch list and witness the unexpected love blossom between the opposites. The next one is...
おはよう兄さん。アンクルラッシャー。さらに続けてシャープシューター。さらにそこからの猿なし。
The plot revolves around Kinjiro, a guy with a body made of steel. Thanks to his wrestling-loving mom and sister, he used to pin him down with all sorts of crazy moves. But here's a catch. He's afraid of girls. Yes, you heard that right. Due to gynophobia, a simple touch from a girl can cause his nose to bleed or sweat like crazy, and he might even faint. Kinjiro's life takes a turn for the worse when he accidentally walks into the girls' restroom and finds out that the most popular boy in his school, Subaru, is actually a girl. He's the butler of the headmaster's daughter, Kanade. The poor Kinjiro gets a violent attack from Subaru and falls unconscious. But when he wakes up, he meets Kanade, who promises to cure his phobia if he keeps their secret. Will Kinjiro be able to overcome his fear and live a normal life? Or will this secret be his downfall? You must watch this romantic comedy to find out. For a change of taste, let's include a historical anime here.
何をしている？
おはようございます、玉彦様。ひどいクマですよ。夜眠れていらっしゃらないのでは？
The main protagonist, Tamahiko Shima, comes from a well-reputed family, but meets a tragic accident. It takes away his dear mother and Shima's ability to use his right hand. This imperfection makes Shima a disgrace to his family, and he's sent to live his life in the mountains. Shima falls into the depression of loneliness and keeps looking forward to death. Not death, but a ray of life has entered Shima's life. It's Yuzuki, a 14-year-old girl who was sold to the Tamahiko family to be Shima's wife in exchange for huge debt. Despite the weird circumstances, Shima treats Yuzuki with respect and care, and she does the same in return. Will it be enough to soften Shima's heart and bring him back to life? To find out, give the series a try. Moving on to our next pick.
断る。親父に負担をかけないためにも家賃の安いこの部屋は渡せん。
Get ready to buckle up and dive into the crazy world of Kutaro's Otome. This high school student's life takes a wild turn when his dad's job relocation forces him to find a cheap place to live. A cheap room in Corona House seems like a perfect solution for the broke student. But little did Kutaru know he was about to become a magnet for all sorts of otherworldly beings. It all started when he stumbled upon a mysterious cave while working his part-time job. The next thing he knew, he was visited by a ghost, a magical girl, an alien princess, and a descendant of Earth people, all vying for his humble abode. Now, our poor protagonist is stuck in the middle of a turf war over his apartment, and these girls are not going down without a fight. You can't help but wonder, what's next for Kotaro? Will he survive the chaos and hold on to his beloved room? Will he finally find some peace, or will he become the ultimate landlord? You must watch the series to find out, and believe me, you won't regret it. If you like realistic series more, then we got that covered as well.
手伝ってくださいとか言えばいいのに。月とゴールクスの光の下になんか地球外生命体みたいなのがいて。
Makoto Niwa has only one dream, leading a normal life. He keeps track of every abnormal event and marks them as negative in his record. Things get complicated when his parents move overseas and he has to live with his aunt. But he totally forgot about his cousin Ario. She might be his age, but her personality is something Makoto could never imagine. Ario stays wrapped in bed and refuses to go to school because she believes herself to be an alien. Her psychic condition keeps getting worse, and Makoto must find a cure. Otherwise, he can't have a single normal day at his aunt's house. However, Ario is not the only psycho girl in this town. There are more. Makoto is going to have a challenging life for sure. Last but not the least, let's add another masterpiece.
素晴らしいわ。
そこまで褒められると。
あなた飛べるんじゃない？
俺が飛べる？
そうよ、飛べるわよ、あなた。いい子いい子いい子。
As the name suggests, this is not a regular romantic comedy, but a series full of deep emotions and drama. The main protagonist, Nakagami, faces jealousy from his classmates because he gets a chance to live with the most popular girl at school, Hiromi. Her parents died recently, and Nakagami's family takes her in. Despite being a cheerful girl in the past, Hiromi has forgotten to smile and keeps moaning about the death of her mother. There's another popular girl in school, but she's not known for good cause. Isurugi is famous for giving curse, but it affects herself too. And that's how she lost her ability to cry. To cure herself, she needs the tears of someone else. Stuck between the odds, Nakagami is ready to help both the girls. And that's a wrap. If you enjoyed it, please give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more content like this. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.